Instructor Pierre Huey, aka Mr. P. The P is for patience. It is also for pack, as in the Barber Starter Pack. It will be available through December the 31st. 30% off, man. Y'all better quit playing with me before I take that thing back to its regular price. Okay? Because I want what it's worth up in that thing. But anyway, everything you need to get started in your career in barbering. We go over all the basics. Like I said, at the end of the class, I want you to be able to do two basic haircuts, an even Steven with the grain and an even Steven against the grain, and be able to do a proper shape up. Okay. Bobo, what's happening, bro? Good morning. Good morning. All right. So we're going to jump into our barber theory study. We're going to do a full court press. I got my man OJ in the background. He's going to be in the background getting some of this knowledge, man. We're going to jump on this full court press a little bit. Go ahead. December 16th. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All day long. Listen, we're going to be here in the morning. Ribbon cut, 1 o'clock. We're going to do all kinds of cool little stuff. It's going down. Expect a 1995 playlist. Let me say that real quick. Expect a 1995 playlist because that's when I got started in this business. Okay. So yeah, that's going down, man. But yeah, Inception 2022 going down 197 Spartanburg Highway at All Even Barber School. Feel free to drop in, come through, show some love, show some support, share your stories if you got some. It's going to be an open house, a memorial, and a ribbon cutting all in one event, man. I can't wait. Jaquil, what's up? What's up? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. So it's going to go pretty fast, OJ. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. But yeah, we're going to start chapter 4. It's on page 56. And then, just try to keep up as you can.
Hold on and don't let
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. Just let me know when you're on there. But yeah, what I like to do is sift through a lot of the stuff to I like to look for higher percentage stuff that you're gonna see, but then we have like a little bit of context behind it. But like I said, we're gonna move from chapter to chapter, all that good stuff, and me and you will discuss it after we get done. All right, cool. Matt, what's up, bro? What's going on with you? All right, first off, cleaning, sanitizing, and disinfecting. Okay, there is a difference between the three. Cleaning, number one, is defined as a mechanical process of scrubbing using soap and water or detergent water to remove all visible dirt, debris, many disease-causing germs. Sanitizing, defined as a chemical process for reduction or reducing the number of disease-causing germs. And disinfecting is defined as a chemical process for use with non-porous items that uses certain products to destroy. Okay. Now, the one thing about disinfectants, they do not destroy bacterial spores. Now, sterilization does. Okay. That's just something to think about. All right. Federal agencies, you got OSHA. OSHA stands for Occupational Safety and Health Administration. They were created as part of the U.S. Department of Labor to regulate and enforce safety and health standards to protect employees in the workplace. All right. They are responsible and credited with the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970, which created the Hazard Communication Standard, which created the Material Safety Data Sheets, also known as MSDSs. The MSDSs became the SDSs, which is now what they do today, which is the safety data sheets. Okay, you have the right to know, and now with the SDSs, you have the right to understand. That is the difference between the MSDS and the SDS: the right to know versus the right to understand. Okay, safety data sheets. After they replaced material safety data sheets, they also, through OSHA, are responsible for the HCS pictograms and the hazards. Example, if you see something that's got a flammable fire icon, Miss Corbin, what's up? How you been doing? But yeah, they got the HCS pictograms that tell you something is flammable, something is poisonous, something is corrosive, or poisonous, a health hazard, that type of thing. That's due to OSHA. Okay, you got OSHA to thank for that. Next, page 60, we're going to talk about real quick the Environmental Protection Agency, aka the EPA. The EPA registers all types of disinfectants sold and used in the U.S. What is a disinfectant? The disinfectant is a chemical product that destroys most bacteria, fungi, and viruses on surfaces. And like we said earlier, one thing a disinfectant does not destroy, what's that?
It's certain spores.
Spores. That is correct. Bacterial spores are not destroyed by disinfectants, okay? Now, you got two types that are used in the barbershop. You got hospital disinfectants and you have tuberculocidal disinfectants. Hospital disinfectants are effective for cleaning blood and body fluids from non-porous surfaces. By non-porous, we mean an item made or constructed of a material that has no pores or openings and that cannot absorb liquids, like this table surface. Hey, Emily, good morning. Good morning. Like this surface, okay? It doesn't have pores or openings, and it does not absorb liquids, okay? Hospital disinfectants control the spread of disease. Disease being defined as an abnormal condition or of all or part of the body, its systems, or its organs that make the body incapable of carrying on normal functions, okay? Next, we're going to talk about tuberculocidal disinfectants. Tuberculocidal disinfectants are often referred to as phenolics, Phenolics. They are proven to kill the bacterium that causes tuberculosis. Okay, and another thing about tuberculosis, aka TB, anytime you are applying to be a student at a shop or a school, you got to get a TB test. And then after a year, if you're still in a shop or school, you still got to get yet another TB test. Just a little food for thought for you, okay? We're going to go to page 62. We're going to talk real quick about laws and rules, all right? Laws written by both federal and state legislatures that determine the scope of practice. We'll talk about scope of practice in a minute. Rules and regulations are more specific than laws. That's the difference. They're more specific. The regulatory agency or the state board writes the rules and determines how the law must be applied. Rules establish certain standards of conduct and can be changed or updated frequently as they are. Trust me, every couple of months I have to check with the state board, see if they've changed anything. And a lot of times they do. All right, now let's talk about scope of practice real quick. So scope of practice means if you are a braider and they come in and they see flat irons, curling irons, all that stuff, that's outside of your scope of practice. Your scope of practice is natural hairstyles and things of that nature. So if you are a braider and you're trying to go into a salon, they ain't gonna let you do it. It's outside of the scope of your education. If you are a registered barber and you are working with chemicals and you dye somebody's hair, that is outside the scope of your practice. That's what they mean, okay? You have to be a master hair care specialist to be able to do that, all right? And that's, of course, one of the programs that we offer here at the school is the master hair care program. So you can do chemicals and things of that nature. You can do permanent waving, you can do relaxers, stuff like that. You can do certain cosmetology centered stuff, just not all of them. You can't do aesthetics, you can't do nails, certain other things that you can't do. But yeah, like somebody need their hair dyed all day long, we can get it in with that master hair care. All right. Infection control refers to the methods used to eliminate or reduce the transmission of infectious organisms. Barbers must understand and remember the following 4 types. You got bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. We're going to talk about each real quick, and then we're going to conclude it because we already at 8 minutes, 36 seconds. I was trying to contain this thing to 10 minutes, but, you know, we got somebody new in the house, so we're gonna relax. All right, we're gonna relax. All right. Bacteria, single-celled microorganisms that have both plant and animal characteristics. What is a microorganism? It is any organism of microscopic or submicroscopic size. Some bacteria are harmful, some are harmless. We're gonna talk about that. 2 types of bacteria. Where's Shatara when I need her? 2 types of bacteria. You got non-pathogenic and you have pathogenic, okay? Most bacteria are non-pathogenic. In other words, harmless organisms that may perform useful functions. Safe to come in contact with since they do not cause disease or harm. For example, non-pathogenic organisms are used to make yogurt, cheese, some medicines. And in the human body, non-pathogenic bacteria help the body break down food, protect against infection, and stimulate the immune system. You know what? I forgot about that damn vent being on. Sometimes I gotta talk louder so they can hear me over the vent, especially on StreamYard. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Anyway, Let's get it. Pathogenic bacteria are harmful microorganisms that can cause disease or infection in humans when they invade the body. Shops and schools must maintain strict standards for cleaning and disinfecting at all times to prevent the spread of pathogenic microorganisms. It's crucial that students learn proper infection control practices while in school to ensure that they understand the importance of following throughout their career. All right. And last but not least, about bacteria, we are going to talk about classifications. You got 3 classifications. You have cocci, bacilli, spirilla. Cocci, round-shaped bacteria. Bacilli, short rod-shaped bacteria. Spirilla, spiral or corkscrew-shaped bacteria. Okay. Within the cocci group, you got 3 more of those. So you got staphylococci, responsible for staph infection. Streptococci, responsible for strep throat. Diplococci, responsible for diseases such as pneumonia. Okay. Movement of bacteria, they move in different ways. Motility, which rhymes with mobility, is just how bacteria moves. Okay. Cocci rarely demonstrate self-movement and generally transmitted in the air. Bacilli and spirilla are both capable of movement and use slender hair-like extensions called flagella for movement. All right. Growth and reproduction. You have 2 stages. You got the active stage and inactive stage. During the active stage, bacteria grow and reproduce. And of course, they multiply best in warm, dark, damp, or dirty places. When conditions are favorable, bacteria grow and reproduce, obviously, right? In the inactive stage, certain bacteria can form spores, which can't be killed by disinfectants, like we established. During the inactive stage, they coat themselves with wax-like outer shells during unfavorable conditions. When the conditions are favorable again, they come back out, and guess what they do? Go into the active stage, and they grow and they reproduce. That's how that go. All right. Let's see what else. Yeah, we can start with bacteria right there. Yeah. We'll stop it right there. So we went over 10, but we beat 15 minutes. So we got all the information within 15 minutes. And bacteria is one of the bigger portions of the scientific concepts, which is the most failed part of Barber theory. And guess what? We go over this shit every day. Anybody that sees these videos that watch me on a regular basis, they know what's up. They know what we going over. They know what I care about. They know what we going to drill every single day, like it's damn basketball drill or football drill or something like that. Okay. And soon enough, be ready for some Barber theory battles, Family Feud style, that type of shit. Be ready, because it's coming, and I can't wait to do it. You know, one of the many things that's going to be going on up here at All Even Barber School, 197 Spartanburg Highway, Lyman, SC 29365. We're going to jump off of here until the next chapter. I am your instructor, Pierre Huey, a.k.a. Mr. P. The P is for patience. The P is for pack. And the P is for perseverance, because, damn it, we're going to persevere on the 16th, okay? Be ready for Inception 2022. We're going to be right here. We're going to be getting it in. What's up, Jay? You came right at the end of this shit, as you always do, but that's okay. Still love you. Stay tuned for the next chapter. We'll be back soon. Peace. Yeah, that's how I go, man.
Man, that was smooth.